Hey Jacksonville, it's Matt Pittman with the Times Union and Jacksonville.com. Today we're inside the Times Union Center where now through Sunday you can see the Book of Mormon. I'm with the two stars, hilarious guys. This is David and Cody, better known as Elder Price and Elder Cunningham. Thanks for taking the time this morning, guys.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Saw the show last night. Hilarious, hilarious. We'll go ahead and say family friendly.
For the older kids.
Yeah. All right, David, I want to hear a little bit, if people don't know, what exactly is the Book of Mormon? Explain a little bit about the show and your character.
Book of Mormon, really simple. Two young Mormon missionaries are going on their mission. My character really wants to go to Orlando, Florida.
Beautiful place, not far away.
Not far away. Ends up going to Uganda, and hilarity ensues.
Yeah. All right, Cody, your character, I'll go ahead and say, a little different. Yeah. You're probably, though, a huge crowd favorite. Like, you had you go, excuse me, David, back up, please. Not now. You're a crowd favorite just because you have some of those huge laugh-out moments. Explain exactly who Elder Cunningham is.
Well, he's sort of like the lovable loser of the group, you know. He doesn't really fit in, has a hard time making friends, and he just screams all the time. And he has kind of a lying problem that gets him into a little bit of trouble.
I like how you downplay it as much as possible. Just a kind of a little bit of a lying
You know, it's not a major plot point or anything. Don't worry about it.
All right. Anybody who loves Broadway, and even the people who don't love Broadway, they know about Book of Mormon. So I'm interested to know, what was it like the first time when you guys saw the show, or when the first time you sat down and you read it, you know, and what were your reactions and what did you think?
I think we both saw the original.
Yeah, we saw the original company, and well, I love South Park, so
do I.
I knew
the
style of humor that I was in for, and yet they still got me.
Yeah. It was still great because you can see, I see more comparisons like of Team America, where the singing and everything comes in like this show did, and just jokes on top of jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, because it is nonstop.
Yeah. You're gonna have to see it more than once because you're gonna miss some jokes.
Sure.
You're gonna be laughing, and then you're gonna go, oh, whoops.
Yeah. When you sat down and you talked to your parents and you were like, hey, I'm gonna be in show. We're touring. We're doing Book of Mormon, and they're like, is that the one with the curse words in it?
Yeah. Well, my dad's a pastor, so that was not even kidding.
He is a Mormon, and you win.
No, he's not a Mormon.
Out of here.
No. But that was. I remember. I just had to like tell my parents I was even auditioning for the show, and I was like, Mom, this is the show I'm auditioning for right now, and she said, okay, well, we just won't tell your father about it, and then I got the show. And she was like, we'll just have to ease your father into it. But now he's seen it like 15 times.
That's such a great story.
Yeah, he just loves it.
He loves the show.
He loves the show. He comes any chance he can.
David, what's it like touring with this show? I mean, you go from city to city, and is this like the first touring of Book of Mormon? Or
no, we are, I guess, technically the second national, which doesn't mean we're second place. It actually means
you're first in my book.
Yeah. That means they got it right by the time they came. So there is another tour out right now. I think they're in Texas still. Are they in Texas?
Way back in Texas.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Well, I think they were in Canada. No, they left
were
Canada.
in Canada. They were in Texas.
They're somewhere.
It's hard to keep track of us.
Sure, I bet.
But there are 4 companies. There's 2 touring right now, one in New York and one in London.
And what's it like going from city to city? What's the crowds been like so far?
So far, so good. We've spent the last 2.5 months in Florida, so we're missing winter while all our friends in New York are freezing, and we're down here.
Yeah. What's it like? Have you walked out of the show and there are a couple Mormon guys standing there and they're just like,
oh yeah, it's been that way. I guess for most of Florida, they've sort of been following us around, and it's kind of a nice little treat to see them there.
Are they fans, or can you just say like, hey, you got a funny story, I see, but here's the real book and maybe take a look?
That's exactly what it's like. Yeah, because I don't think any of them have seen the show. But they have advertisements in the playbill, and they're just sort of using it as a tool.
We do have a lot of Mormons come to the show, and even more former Mormons come to the show.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so for people who don't know, what can they expect? It's like I said, going on from now through Sunday. What can they expect at the Book of Mormon here at the Times Union Center?
You're going to not have to go to the gym because you will be laughing so hard.
That's true.
And you will get your ab workout in, and just come enjoy the songs, enjoy the story. You're going to be slightly offended, but in a good way. In a good way. In a great way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I couldn't recommend it more. Going on now through Sunday. Come down to the Times Union Center. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.